Tundra. Deciduous forests, coniferous forests, tropical rainforests, and scrublands.
What are 3 types of consumers?
3 types of consumers are herbivores, carnivores, omnivores.
What are some parts of the food chain?
Some parts of the food chain are producers, consumers, decomposers.
What are the natural cycles?
The natural cycles are water cycle, carbon and oxygen cycle, nitrogen cycle.
How do animals react to environmental change?
Animals will, in reaction to environmental change, animals will adapt, migrate, hibernate.
What are 6 forms of pollution?
6 forms of pollution are land, air, water, noise, radioactive, and thermal.
What are 5 kinds of stars?
5 kinds of stars are dwarfs, variables, neutrons, novas, and giants.
What are some parts of the sun?
Some parts of the sun are core, radiative zone, convective zone, sunspots, photosphere, corona, and solar flare.
What are some names of the planets?
The names of the planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Doing great. What are the phases of the moon?
The phases of the moon are new, crescent, quarter, gibbous, full.
What are some other bodies in our solar system?
Some other bodies in our solar system are asteroids, meteors, meteoroids, meteorites, and comets.
What are some names of U.S. space missions?
Some names of U.S. space missions are Mercury, Gemini, Apollo, Shuttle.
What are the states of matter?
The states of matter are states of matter. States of matter are plasma, gas, liquid, solid.
What is the difference between an acid and a base?
The difference between an acid and a base is an acid donates a hydrogen atom and a base accepts a hydrogen atom.
What are the 2 forms of energy?
The 2 forms of energy are me and potential. Me stands for kinetic.
What is
What
Newton's...
is kinetic?
Not right now,
It
buddy.
means like energy that's being used. And potential is energy that's forming that's not being used.
Okay. What is Newton's first law of motion?
Newton's first law of motion is an object at rest tends to remain at rest, and an object in motion tends to continue moving in a straight line at constant speed unless an outside force acts upon it.
What is Newton's second law of motion?
Newton's second law of motion is force equals mass times acceleration.
What is Newton's third law of motion?
Newton's third law of motion is for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction.
What is the first law of thermodynamics?
The first law of thermodynamics is energy cannot be created or destroyed.
What is the second law of thermodynamics?
The second law of thermodynamics is heat will always flow from an area of higher temperature to an area of lower temperature.
What is the third law of thermodynamics?
The third law of thermodynamics is it is impossible to reach the state of absolute zero temperature.
You're doing great. What are 3 characteristics of light?
3 characteristics of light are light, refraction, reflection, spectrum.
How does heat flow?
Heat flows through conduction, convection, and radiation.
What units are used to measure electricity?
Units used to measure electricity are ohms, watts, volts, amperes.